Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's just a little update on a video I did a little while ago about a lot of machine knitting yarn that I forgot I had, and I sorted it out, and now I've finished the last cardigan that I was making for myself, and before I start doing anything else, I think I need to sort out this machine knitting yarn and see what's any good and what isn't, and what I can make with it. Well, I've started off this here. There's four different colours here. This is a mix of colours: peaches, pinks, tans, white. There's peach, a bit of white, and a bit of a dusty pink. And I've started knitting all these together because it's very fine, and I don't think there's a needle thin enough for to knit this stuff by itself. I don't know what size. I've got a size 14, I think, the old English size 14 needle, which is not much thicker than a darning needle. So I don't think I could get anything thin enough to knit that, and it could only be knitted on a knitting machine. So I put 3 strands together, and I've started with, this is how it comes out. It's just plain old garter stitch. As you can see, it's quite colourful, the way the colours have come out. And I tried crocheting it at first. I thought I didn't know what to do, what I could make with it or anything, so I thought I could do with a bag for putting all my bits of yarns. I've got lots of this machine knitting stuff and bits of other bits of yarns. I thought I could do with quite a large bag to put them all in. So I thought I'll start crocheting, and I started off trying to do a round. I was going to do like a bag with a round on the bottom, and then work my way up on it like that. But it didn't quite work out very well. I only got about, I would say, about a 4-inch diameter in the bottom part of the circle part, because the strands, they have lots of little knots in, and it's crinkled as well as with the knots, as you can see there. It's very hard to crochet, and when I first started with it, it wasn't too bad when I first started, but as I got further on, I couldn't see where the stitches were because of the knots and the crinkles in it. I couldn't tell which were the stitches I was supposed to pick up to crochet, and it was kept getting tangled in the when I was trying to pull the stitches through, the knots were tangling it and everything, and I just gave up, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to have to knit it. It's only for knitting that kind of yarn. So that's how I come to start this. But I was a bit bored at the time, and I casted on 50 stitches and hadn't a clue what I was going to do with it. I just thought something to do, so I just started knitting out. I just wondered how far 50 stitches would go, how wide it would look. And it's not quite big enough for the bag that I might have been doing, now that I was going to crochet. So I thought, well, what can I do with this? And then I thought, I could do with a bag for to put my clothes, washing line, my clothes in. The pegs, not the washing line, the pegs for hanging the clothes on my washing line. I thought, I could do with one of those. I've got a little bucket that I use at the moment, but I could do with something that I can just peg and hang on the line and move it along the line as I'm going, because I do have to keep bending up and down all the time to get the pegs out of the little bucket. So anyway, that's what it's going to be. So I've knitted, there's only about 22 rows in that, and it's quite deep. So I don't think it's going to take me very long to knit this, and I'm probably going to get halfway, and I'll probably cast a few stitches off each side so that I can make sides to it like this, and then just keep knitting up and then fold it over, and then I'll put something on the top for to put handles or something on. It'll come in handy. But I've got a lot of other colours, and I thought maybe I could do a bath mat, because I do have one. I've only got one bath mat at the moment, and it's a washable one. And if I put it in the if it's in the wash, well, I can't use it getting in and out of the shower. So that's what I'm going to do with the other colours. But I'll sort this out first. And it's at the moment, this is probably the best thing to be doing, because the weather's changed for the worse up here in the northeast anyway. I got up this morning and it's dark and miserable, and it's been raining, and the temperature's really way down on what it's been the last few days. I think it's only about 16 or 17 degrees today, and we've had about 24 and 25 the last few days. It's been really warm, and I was enjoying the warm weather. I was getting out in the garden and doing what needed to be doing in my garden, and the only problem now is I was cutting the hedge in my front garden, which was Thursday. Yes, it was Thursday. I cut in the hedge, and I have it's like a hover mower type thing, but it's for cutting hedges, and you put it on the hedge and you just go backwards and forwards with it like this, and then up and down the sides, and it's like a lawnmower for your hedge. And I don't know what I did, but when I got up on the Friday morning, my left arm, my shoulder, I can hardly move. It's stiff and painful, and so I must have been moving too fast, or or done too much, because I cut all my lawns as well, and I've got 3 lawns. I cut all of those as well at the same time, and then I was doing a little bit digging in the garden, in my back garden, planting some peas and some other things, and I think I've just done too much, and it's affected my shoulder, so I can't do anything now until my shoulder gets back to normal. Not that I'd be wanting to do anything, because it looks like we're going to get more rain. We're supposed to be getting thunder today, according to the app on my phone. But that every time I look at that app, it changes, so we might not get it. But it does look very dark and miserable and wet at the moment. And I was worried when I was going out shopping this morning, because it was raining, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope there's not a big long queue at Aldi's. But I do have an umbrella in my car that I would take with us if I did. But when I got there was no queue whatsoever. There wasn't even a girl telling people when they could come into the shop and that, and people were just walking in now like before. There didn't seem to be any social distancing at all inside the shop. I mean, some people were, but most people were just here, there and everywhere, and you were trying to avoid them, and everything seems to have changed a bit in the last few days in the shop. But anyway, I got where I wanted, and I got back home, and then looking at the weather again, I can see it's going to rain. So it looks like I'm stuck inside to be doing my knitting, my jigsaw upstairs, and there I've got upstairs in one of the bedrooms on the shelf. I've got a long shelf on one of the bedrooms, and so I'll do my jigsaw up there, and at least I've got things to do inside the house. I don't need to worry. Just my garden's getting in a bit of a state, like, with not being able to do it properly, but never mind. But anyway, when I get this done, I'll let you see how it comes out, what it looks like, and when I get started on anything else, I'll let you know. So if you like my little video, thumbs up, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll let you see anything else that I might get around to. So bye for now.